This week in gaming history. Don't need to. Oh boy, we're back.
There it is.
Well, I don't have this ready yet. Anyway, apparently.
Perfect, because I'm also not ready.
Okay, great. Let's turn that off for now. Get rid of these.
Let's see. I think I might be.
It's history. Oh wow, I'm just much further behind than I thought. Sorry, folks. It's gaming history.
It's gaming history.
You
That's
know
what everybody
it. You
loves.
love it. You want to know what happened in this week in gaming history?
Are you seeing?
I'm going to tell
the
you.
Game?
Yep, we got it.
Okay.
Now.
Cool.
We got some sound. I'm going to tell you all about what happened in this game this week in gaming history.
Oh, this game in gaming history.
A couple games came out. One of them's called Armored Core.
Armored Core TM.
This one, in fact, came out on October 25th, 1997.
When I said I think my emulator was running a little fast, I think I was right.
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
But when I did gameplay on the other thing, it was fine. So we'll see.
I believe.
This is the only test that we give to people who want to become a Raven. You must battle against the opponent AC and survive. If you survive, you will be considered a Raven. That's all. Good luck.
That's all it takes. Then you can be a Raven.
I'm going to be a Raven.
Chief suit is actually machine controlled. See, that's what I was saying. Anyway. Machine controlled by electronic signals from his brain and not just armor. Does that mean it's a mech?
Gosh. You're asking too difficult of questions.
No, I'm going to say it's got to be size has to play into it. It's got to be the machine you're in has to be at least twice the size of the person. So, as Humongous asked, is the Iron Man suit a mech? I would say no, but the Hulkbuster suit is a mech.
This does remind me of my limited time playing Armored Core 2 on the PS2.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's awful. Like, it doesn't control, like, anything. Or I just don't know how to do it. I just don't get it. I think that's probably the bigger problem.
Okay, so if it's less than 2 times your size, it's an exosuit. That's my opinion. And I wrote the doctorate on mechs. For the University
of Mexus.com.
Since a human's entire consciousness is located in their mind, we technically are a brain controlling a bone mech with meat armor.
That's what I've always said.
We're all just bone mechs.
Delicious meat armor.
It's my favorite.
I don't get it. I just don't know how to do it.
REM song.
Yeah. Michael Stipe is way into mechs.
Came out of the PlayStation 1. And spawned a franchise, a whole Armored Core franchise. Wow, there's a ton of Armored Core games.
Yes, yeah, because they did like expansion pack versions.
Oh, they're all expansion packs.
Mostly, like Last Raven
expansion, and the second standalone expansion. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I already got a game over.
Wow, you didn't become a Raven?
I didn't become a Raven.
Shit, it's harder than it looks.
Let's try again. It controls so bad.
But like, for example, between Armored Core 3 in 2002
System engaged.
and Armored Core 4 in 2006, so just between 3 and 4, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. I did not realize that. Although there's a lot of mobile games.
Right, so those don't really count.
But I think they were pretty big in Japan.
It's easy when you're big in Japan.
It makes it so easy.
I've lost the robots.
Oh.
What? Where did they go?
Again, he says, what if the thing you're inside is a sentient robot, like Titanfall? Oh. Kitty
Wait.
Nugget says, then it's a symbiote, like him, a robo-symbiote. That makes perfect sense. You're living a symbiotic life with that robot. Got the technical term. Exactly. Yeah, McGinley has a good question. How does the PS1 game have expansions? There's, I guess, because
They just put them out on discs. Yeah, they just kept putting.
But they'd be like what, like $20? And they'd just be like a Armored Core mission kind of thing.
Yeah, just a mission pack. Oh, and like the emulator's not working properly, but we didn't miss any story as a result of that. It's just go into scenarios. Like,
yeah,
it's just like an arena combat game.
Yeah,
and I think even
from this moment on, you are.
Hey, there we go. I'm a Raven.
You're a
from this
Raven
moment
from
on.
this moment on. The Wikipedia page actually doesn't even say story; it just says premise.
Wow. There you go.
Like there's
I think
just a
this
premise,
is how this...
and then you just go shoot guys.
Read some mail to all new Ravens. Welcome to the Raven's Nest. We at the Raven's Nest use the net to provide various types of support. Oh. Why do they specialize in air conditioning repair service?
That's us Ravens. That's all that's left of humanity.
Oh man, it's just
thanks,
so hot.
Sabah. We did not do the title of the game.
Huh? Zoot. Now
it's called Armored Core. Now you can do the title. I didn't want. Oh,
I don't have.
What that means.
I don't have any new pieces yet. That's too bad.
So then he says you can play the expansions without owning the game. Yeah, exactly. They were basically just totally separate games.
Don't have any optional parts.
Zara says, "Oh my God, Armored Core! Bring back some memories." One of the big things about it, I know, is the customization. Like, there's just so many options you can do.
Yeah. I don't think I've unlocked any of them yet. They've taken over the Doan Bridge.
But we put it up for voting for gaming history, and just people, like, it won quite handily. People went nuts for it. Now we're learning about it in gaming history.
My first experience was always with 2 on the PS2.
System engaged.
And my experience of playing the PS2 one was standing as far a fucking way as you could from the enemy and just shooting and hoping to hit.
Yeah, they're supposed to be pretty hard.
I wish I could straight. Like...
I think it looks like you kind of can, but you have to walk forward and backwards to do it.
I don't know, it's turns when
walking backwards is not good. I don't know, a jump? Little boy bullets? Oh! Very sweet. Wow, whoa, hey, there you go.
Like, I've got a sword, but I get hit so hard when I sword. And I only have limited fuel. Like, there we go, I have to walk.
He also has memories of it not running on the PC.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
McKinney says, could you only play the expansions if you had the expansion disc in it? Or would it install the game?
I think so.
Console? No, yeah. No,
whoa, that was a good explosion.
I don't think they merged it at all. It's totally separate. Ross said, which one had the buildings on fire and you had to escape and stuff?
I don't know. I think I fucked myself up.
Target achieved.
Oh, I did it!
Nice.
This game's
Ross
great.
Says, wait, is this the in-game music? Yeah, there's like...
Yeah. Doesn't sound great, but...
Zara thinks 3 is the one with buildings on fire and you had to escape and stuff.
Okay.
I guess they rebooted it with 3 as well. Like it was kind of a story reboot.
Well, then eventually From Software put out Chromehound, which was kind of like a more accessible version of this.
Right, that's true too. Yeah, we actually haven't mentioned that either. It's From Software who went on to make Dark Souls, of course.
Yeah.
Game much more famous for Dark Souls.
This Sam City Guard made a request of me.
But they made so many weird games back in these days.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean,
System engaged.
it plays a little bit simpler than I thought it did.
It looks kind of fun. I love that. I love flying forward like that.
The boost.
Yeah.
I just wish it didn't drain so much of my meter.
That's always the thing. I like the sword too.
Yeah, and I think you could probably customize your guy to be like all about boosting and sorting.
Yeah, right. See, I'm kind of liking the sound of this.
It's just it's so chunky controlling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not a door.
not a door. I thought it was gonna be a door.
An armored door. An armored door.
Isn't this what? Oh man, what was the thing that had shitty commercials that took place at a circus? Omega Force, Omega something.
I don't know.
Well, it reminded me of this. There we go. I sorted out that guy's problem. So,
The robot designs were made by renowned mecha designer Shoji Kawamori.
not familiar.
Me neither. He created the Macross mecha anime.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
old Gundam.
And he made the Diaclone toy line, which was the basis for the Transformers toy line. That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
Did not know that.
So was Transformers a ripoff in the first place? Or just basis? Or do you mean basis as in like they bought the
localization.
rights? Maybe.
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
Whew. All right, I'm really low on fuel. I feel like I should be looking for things, not seeing anything.
I'm reading about Transformers now.
That's one kid's property I've never gotten into.
Me neither.
It's such a deep one. Take that, you robot son of a
Target
bitch.
achieved.
Target achieved. Right.
Yeah, they eventually so his Diaclone ones eventually kind of got put in with some other ones that were more like Transformers, and then Hasbro licensed all of them
Yeah.
and called them all Transformers.
Weird. So Transformers is actually like a conglomeration of
Yeah.
weird.
Hey, Tiny. We're
I
learning
don't know what
about
to buy.
mechs.
I'm
What?
gonna just buy a different head because it's not like we're gonna be beating this game right now. I just want to buy something. All the heads look hecka dumb.
McKinney says, did Transformers toys exist before the super old cartoon? Yeah.
I think it was similar to G.I. Joe's, where the cartoon is just like a marketing tool for the toys.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be my guess. I don't actually know, but...
Oh, these are some nice looking legs. I wish I had twice as much money as I do.
So that's an interesting
remember-
connection.
In Armored Core 2, you could eventually get like tank treads for your guy too.
That's
Whoa,
cool.
look at these ones.
Awesome. Does that make you really like springy?
I think it maybe, yeah. Oh, here's the tank treads. So you totally can.
There you go. That's pretty sweet.
One more mission and I can afford the tank treads. Let's do it.
Oh, you want the tank treads? I want the springy
Oh,
spider
yeah,
legs.
those are way too expensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, McKinney says the DS had some fun Transformer games. Yeah, I loved. Actually, the only Transformer game I loved was Platinum's, and it was super fun.
System engaged.
Wow,
Didn't that get
is a
terrible reviews, or am I?
weird
This
looking
is a
robot.
guard. We've
Looks
cornered
like
the enemy.
Joker. Yeah,
We'll leave the rest up to you.
I'm the Joker. Why so serious?
Joker in a mech. Guys, how's the stream going? Pretty great. We're both
Delicious.
just kind of sick, and
Yeah, barely here.
yeah,
But hey,
but that's not that unusual.
it's functioning properly at least, the stream.
And the stream's functioning quite well, and we've learned a lot
Absolutely.
about.
I've learned that Armored Core's not as total shit as I thought it was.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just an okay game.
And we got more to come.
Yeah. More Armored Core and more other things.
More wrestling and apes.
I'm excited to play wrestling, actually.
Yeah, me too. We could also play some verses on this if we want to try to get that set up.
In Armored Core?
Yeah.
Oh, God. And then it would just be like virtual on, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be, like, I think it was pretty well known for it.
Huh. I mean, we can try, but I don't think we have the unlocks to, like, equip our mechs, so we're just going to be the default mech
that would
against
be
each
way
other.
more fun, yeah. Oh, man, that would be really fun. Like, playing that back in the day.
It's true. What
Just
the
like-
fuck? Oh!
McKinley remembers one of the Transformers movies had a Decepticon with wrecking balls for testicles. Oh, man.
That's cool. I've never seen a Transformers movie still.
I saw the first one on a plane, and it was not good. I didn't like
It was fine.
it. It was
I've lost my sword. I don't know what
fine.
happened.
I thought it was kind of funny.
And now that I don't have a sword, I don't want to play it.
Oh, no. How do you lose your sword? Did it break?
I guess he broke my left arm,
Oh, no.
Target achieved.
but I beat the level.
Oh, perfect. You can get it back.
I wonder if my stuff is like broken in between levels and I have to.
Oh.
I
it's like-
barely made any money because I took so much damage.
Cycle stuff
Oh,
off.
that's so mean.
That's mean. That's just.
So it just encourages you to play super, super conservatively.
How are you, Tiny? Did you get all your writing done? Perfect.
Oh
yet?
yeah,
Very perfect.
Great American Novel is coming soon.
No, isn't it all just like a journalism thing?
Yeah, I still prefer
What
writing
is
those
that?
things.
Horrible name.
That's when I hold down too long.
That's awful.
Yeah, these things are all so expensive.
McKinley has two DS4 Transformers games. He says one's called the Autobots and one's the Decepticons, and one of them's open world. This game reminds him of the PlayStation Star Wars game Bounty Hunter.
Huh, I don't know it.
Me neither.
Alright, I'll try one more mission because I can't afford anything still.
Okay. Oh, this game has horrible menu sound effects.
Yeah, it's really bad.
System
Tiny's work is
engaged.
rough. Oh, that sucks, but she's okay. No reason to worry about silly old Tiny. Oh. We always, well, I mean, we don't
Worry
worry
about
but
everything.
we always hope all of our viewers are doing well. So that's too bad to hear.
You
But
always
we will
hope all of our
try
viewers are doing well.
To take your worries away with our Joker Cosmobot.
That's right. Come on our talk show. We're like the Joker.
Oh, we help robots put on makeup. That would be a great show.
Helping robots put on makeup?
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds exciting.
Yeah. Like, think of what. I bet you, we'd have to make the robots happy.
Yeah,
And I think
absolutely.
what they like would be really hard to get.
I think you would have a. I think it's on a person to robot basis because you clearly have a relationship with your robot.
Oh yeah, for sure. They trust you to not make them look like a fool.
Yeah. But I don't think I could not make them look like a fool if I'm doing makeup on my
King
robot.
says that's mean, having cool weapons like swords, but only rewarding gameplay where you hide far away and shoot enemies.
It's true.
Yeah,
And I think I have to repair things in between levels, and I'm not doing that.
yeah, that's annoying.
I think this is the last guy.
My favorite games are usually the ones that give you the most like agency. Where
Right.
you like feel like a badass all the time, and you're not like
Ouch!
you're like,
Ouch!
oh, I can't use my cool weapon because
This son of a
I
bitch
have
is
to
just
save it.
Target achieved.
achieved my target.
You
You
nailed it
guys.
though.
Welcome to Target. Check
It
out our
says you
cool
could have an
bath
episode where you
products.
put war paint on a battle bot. Yeah, I just think we'd have a robot that would have sort of a human-esque face, and
Yeah.
then it would be like, "Make me beautiful," and then you just start putting makeup on it, and we'd be like, "Yep, this is going great," and you
I
have
think-
to tell by its reactions if it likes it or not.
I'm like, ah.
Yeah,
That's true. I think we'd also have episodes where it would be an old robot that everyone made fun of coming on to show how cool and made over it is now.
Oh, yeah. Look at me now. Yeah, that kind of thing. Makeover special for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we'd also have episodes with problem robots where we have to sort them out.
System engaged.
Oh, look, there's cars!
The truck's load is poison gas.
That would be
Avoid hitting gas canisters if you
There's so
find
much
them.
potential for that kind of show with the way AIs are right now, where they make like
Oh,
hilarious scripts and stuff.
Absolutely. But then, if AI ever evolves beyond where it is now, those shows will be looked at so badly in the future.
Oh, be like making fun of babies.
Exactly. No one likes people who make fun of babies anymore. Can't do anything for jokes anymore. Wow. These tunnel-based levels are not the game at its best.
It's like EDF.
Yeah, it kind of is. Fighting this ballet
Would it
dancer.
be metal or would it have synthetic flesh? I
think,
thought it'd be metal. The robot, my robot that I'm putting makeup on.
All metal, wouldn't have a humanistic face.
Yeah.
This is super bad. This one robot's gonna kill me.
Oh no! Oh no! Where is he?
I can't. He also blends very well into
He's
the
like
back.
a chameleon.
I blew him up.
Good.
Oh, hell's bells. But I'm mostly dead.
He says, "Yeet the children." And the kid says, "Yeet us the fetus." All the computers will be mad at us.
Oh, there's so many of these light guys. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh no. I don't have any what's going on? I don't know why I can't fight.
Beep, 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 beep,
Oh,
beep,
no.
beep. Alert,
AC
alert.
unit destroyed.
AC, your...
Oh, my air conditioner.
Oh, that was your
Damn.
air conditioning is your core.
No, I'm
Wait,
so...
that's what it
Oh,
is. Armored
and that
core.
loses... When I fail a mission, I lose money from my balance, too. Like, that's rough.
That's so mean. But, so, can you repeat missions?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, once I beat it, it's been gone from this list.
That's brutal.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where to go to try and do multiplayer. Like it says, it's got options for multiplayer in there. Hustler 1. Oh, I like Baru Tazaru.
Links, minks.
Links Minks. Invincible Q. Huh.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it's fine. Fine. What a fine game, you guys.
Yeah, I can see why people would get into it. It seems there was a lot of depth there.
Although, at the same time, no, I can't, because like when this was coming out, the Mech Warrior games were on like Mech Warrior 2 and 3 on PC, and those are both great mech games, like that play outstandingly. And I wonder, but then they weren't on console either, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, crazy.
Tony says, "Fuck Texas."
Fuck Texas.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, for their abortion bullshit.
Oh, that's still happening. Great. Yeah. Still bad nastiness.
McKinney says, "I feel like they're referring to the cooling system inside a comic mech as air conditioning takes away from a lot of the badass." I'm pretty sure it's the armored core.
Oh, it's the air conditioner.
That would be great.
Like,
That's the
this is
power.
actually tied to community. That's why air
It's
conditioning
odd
is
in
such an important thing.
That's the thing. They rule the world.
Yeah. It's just there's just a very small subset of games that acknowledge games and TV shows that acknowledge how important air conditioning is.
That's right.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, we're both. Yeah, we're both like actually sick right now.
Scintillating conversation.
Like, yeah, not just
True.
I never even put
I
the
should-
Armored Core box art up there. Holy
Oh
smokes!
man. What was in the spot where the Armored Core box
Nothing.
art goes? Nothing. Wow. You should have at least put a lewd picture up.
Oh, I should have. It's Armored Core now.
Yeah.
Here, McKinley's got a lewd fact.
Oh, I love a lewd fact.
In Texas, it's illegal for a household to contain more than 7 dildos.
You've told us that fact before.
But what if... Oh, wait. To combat this law, a company created a dildo that can also fire bullets?
Oh, interesting. See, I would make a dildo that is like a Swiss Army knife to combat that. That it was just like one dildo that's 45 dildos.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. Where do the bullets come out of?
Oh, the gun dildo, absolutely. No, not interested in that.
What if you strap all the like strap them all together and make one long dildo out of
Super
7
dildo.
dildos?
Yeah. But then that doesn't really do the same thing as 7 separate dildos.
No, but it's just a way around the law.
Oh yeah, when the law comes checking your house, we're here to do a dildo count.
Exactly. You say, no, look. And you put the
Just one.
your giant dildo
Yeah.
thing that it fills up with 7 dildos. Wow.
Right, I mean, I that sounds like Texas to me.
That sounds like Texas to me. We'll be right back.
You're right.
Okay, well, we're back. I still have to set stuff up, though. WCW. Oh my god. This game is so evil. Messes guys up. It's on fire. Oh. It's Sting. Oh. Why didn't they hit him? Oh, I guess because they're not murderers. Oh, he intimidated them with his flaming graves. Oh, wow, I'm tired. I can barely talk. Yeah. McKinley gave us some screams. Oh, thanks.
Oh,
He was
hell
screaming at me because you're muted.
Oh, look at him
Of
go.
awesome music.
It is awesome music. Screams! Oh, look, it's the Atlanta skyline. There's the Giant. Oh, and Bret Hart. Hulk Hogan. Everyone was in WCW at this time. Oh, cheat to win. Even Eddie Guerrero was in WCW now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Do you have a controller plugged in, or am I doing single player to start, or what's happening?
I think. Oh, wait. No, I don't.
No, you don't? Perfect. let's just see. Let's look at the roster while we wait for Pitt. We got Hollywood Hogan, noted shithead and racist. Oh, I wonder how many people, when I go over this roster, how many people do you think will be racist versus how many people are dead? He's still alive and not racist. He's dead. He's still alive and not racist. He's dead. He's alive and a racist. He's alive and a racist. He's alive and he owns Denny's knockoff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Scotty's.
Kevin Nash is alive and is a fairly progressive guy. Sting is still wrestling. Lex Luger's in a wheelchair. Macho Man is dead. Conan is still wrestling, but he mostly just talks.
Wow.
Yeah, there's
That's
okay. Dead,
updates. Wow.
dead, and dead.
Wow.
Raven is still alive though, so we're okay.
His whole flock is dead.
Yeah. DDP still alive, still wrestling. Oh,
Not
Goldberg
racist,
still in WWE. No, he's DDP Yoga. He's the guy
Alright.
who like saved Jake the Snake's life. He's like
Good.
he's big deal. Yeah. Bret Hart still alive, but he's had multiple strokes. Chris Benoit, everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Rick Steiner, I think
You
he's
don't wanna
fine.
know. You don't.
No, you don't want to know.
Fit
Finley's
Finley.
fine.
That's crazy.
Fit Finley. Yeah. He's been around forever.
Yeah, I did not realize that.
Yeah. Booker T, back when his whole thing was Harlem Heat was his gimmick. Such a dumb thing. Perry Saturn, who eventually his character was all about falling in love with a mop.
He looks exactly like the other guy on the other page.
It's a lot of these guys can.
Diamond Dallas
Goldberg?
Page.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like the two guys at the top.
They have the
I
same
guess never mind.
face.
Yeah, he has hair and he doesn't. But
Different
otherwise.
hair, yeah.
It's the same pose and they have blue pants.
Yeah. Disco Inferno hates
yeah.
women. Jim Neidhart is dead. British Bulldog is dead. Glacier's just a crazy old guy. I don't know who Van Hammer is.
Whoa.
Larry Zbyszko is dead. La Parka, I think he's still doing it. Stevie Ray is Booker T's brother, and he's super retired.
Wow, there's a lot of guys.
Jericho. There's so many guys. Too many guys. I got exhausted when I pulled this page up. But like he's still like a main event guy.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio's still a main event guy.
Mary Mysterio's
The
son is
Juice-
the whole thing now.
Yeah. Alex Wright is hilarious because he was just a guy who was meant to act like a dorky German guy, like just the biggest like weird European. It's just a dumb character.
McKinley says he's Hollywood Hogan Hulk Hogan? Yeah, but he
is.
changed his name because he was not in WWE anymore.
Dr. Frank. These are not
Wow.
real characters. These are fakes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. DAW. I think all of these are all. None of these are real.
That's great.
Weird. Yeah. What a good fucking like having a huge roster in a little game.
McKinley wants to know what the acronyms stand for.
WCW is World Championship Wrestling, which was like in WCW there was WCW versus nWo, which was the New World Order, which is just good guys versus bad guys in the wrestling. But then there got to be too many bad guys, so they split up the nWo into nWo White and nWo Red so that they could fight each other still. And then eventually they added nWo Latin, which was all the Latin American people who were in an nWo together. I don't know who I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be
Well,
Raven.
you probably
I
have
like
to
Raven.
restart the emulator.
Emulator? You have no control?
No.
Are you clicked into the parsec window?
Oh, yeah, no.
Ah.
Oh, there we
I can
go.
do it. Sick Boy there's an old WWE documentary where he is trying out and he's talking to Vince McMahon in his office, and Vince McMahon just wants him to do extreme shit, and so he's like, well, I can puke on command. And so Vince says, okay, do it. And then he's like, okay, and he pukes everywhere, and Vince calls it like a wrestling match where he's like, he's gonna puke. It's the weirdest thing.
That was his gimmick after that?
No, his gimmick was that he was just gross and he'd
Oh,
do it.
man. Ultimo Dragon was
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Ultimo Dragon's great.
Alright, I'll be Ultimo Dragon.
Ultimo Dragon is also Eddie Guerrero.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Because he says, did you say Hogan was dead, racist, or both? He's alive.
Super
But
racist.
racist, yeah.
Yeah. And a weird like he's way into cuckolding. I don't know.
What?
Hulk Hogan's a weird.
Never heard that.
Well, because that was the whole thing. He video when he got called out for being racist. It's because he said the N-word a lot of times while he watched Bubba the Love Sponge have sex with his wife.
Oh. I don't. Yeah.
It's
I don't think
a
I ever got the
messy
full stories of that.
And then that whole story somehow brought Gawker Media
Yeah, I remember
out of
bringing
business.
Gawker down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never got that deep into it.
It's insane and doesn't make any sense. Wow, your guy looked a lot skinnier.
Yeah,
on
he
the
really
character
did.
screen.
And he had like a fuller suit on. Did his suit shrank in the Bosch?
I guess so. Yeah, must have. Oh man, that's
It was
so
cool
good.
though. You were telling me. I think this was off. We said this off.
Oh, about Aki making the AEW game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
they haven't made a wrestling game since I can't remember which N64 one, but they haven't in forever. They've been working on weird like makeup games.
Yeah, this is like one of the most beloved wrestling games ever.
It's kind of a run of incredible wrestling games. Like they had 3 in a row. That were this and World Tour and one of the WWE games, No Mercy, and they were all just supposed to be amazing. I'm doing super bad.
So am I.
But then they hadn't made a game forever, and it's just 2K who's been making all the wrestling games, and they're supposed to just be so atrocious.
Right. Yeah.
So AEW is the new wrestling company on the block, and all the people that run it are just big nerds. So
Right.
they contacted Aki, and they had them make their wrestling game. So they're working on it. It should be good in
That's
theory.
really interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see if Aki still got it.
That's the thing. They've been doing such different things for like.
Wow, that was a great
decade now.
camera angle.
Yeah. Like real wrestling.
That's all I seem to ever be able to do.
Yeah. It's
Look like
so
that.
I remember the way it works is you get into a clinch, and then it's based on what button and what direction. So you have every
Oh.
face button and every
That's what I
direction
thought,
once
but
you're
I
in a
just keep
clinch.
seeming to do that. Oh, maybe that's different than what I did before.
We might have to like let each
Oh,
other
there we
do
go,
things
yeah.
to each other.
There
Yeah,
we go.
that might be the only way to do it.
Oh!
Oh, how do you run the ropes? I don't know. Oh no! My throat.
Oh!
I'm trying to. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't know how to get into the ring.
Oh no! Oh.
Get into the ring! I don't know how. I think you win. Oh no, it's just, how long does the count go
What?
for?
Yeah, how long does the counter go for?
Stop slapping me!
I don't know how to get in the ring either. Oh no! Wait, you're at full spirit?
I think so. Oh, it's a draw. Oh, we knew exactly how to get back in the ring. What an exciting match.
That was epic, man.
You had way more points than me, so we'll give you
Yeah.
the win there. Yeah. Alright. Let's,
This is the trick to beating any professional wrestler is running around them until they run out of breath or have a heart attack from this.
Absolutely.
No, they won't run out of breath.
Oh, let's go to Halloween Havoc. This
That's
is
it.
the
Oh yeah, themed.
WWE just put this pay-per-view on yesterday, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Um,
Your team?
I guess well, it's a battle royal, so it's every man for
Oh.
himself.
All right then.
Holy crap!
That's crazy.
This must be the most you can have in them of all the 64 ones.
That's nuts.
Let's just go random. Who do I want to be? I'll be Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner, and he's got an incredible promo where he does all this ridiculous math, and it's just look up Scott Steiner math promo if anyone ever wants to be hilariously entertained. He's such an idiot. Perry Saturn's pretty cool. Oh,
Yeah.
Glacier was my favorite as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Because Glacier was just he was a knockoff of Sub-Zero at the time. He didn't have a mask, but he had the costume and yeah. And then he was just a guy who liked to fight.
Breezy theme.
Yeah.
Parker's pretty sweet.
Laparca's whole character nowadays is that he likes to hit people with chairs. So that's pretty cool.
Next to what? Oh,
He likes to hit people with chairs.
Sweet.
Yeah, and that's his signature dance. Is like it's his famous dance.
Who should we fight?
Oh gosh, let's get Rey Mysterio in there.
Oh yeah, you have to pick 40 guys.
No, they're random after these 4.
Oh. Okay.
And then I'll get Dr. Frank.
Because did you just punch and kick him? I thought that was illegal in wrestling. What?
Oh no, yeah, you
Not
can
in
punch.
sports entertainment.
Not in sports center. Well, technically, closed hand punching is illegal in sports entertainment. So you just have to assume every punch is an open hand punch.
Oh right.
Yeah.
That's
There's Scott
ridiculous,
Steiner.
though.
He's Big Papa Pump.
They
He
punch
says
each other
holler
in the
if
face
you hear
all
me.
the time.
Yeah. No, those are slaps.
No, they clearly punch.
Open hand strikes.
Cena's whole move. Cena had a move. That's what you can't
No,
see me was. He would
That
jump
was a fist drop.
and
It's a fist
punch
drop.
you in the face. Yeah.
No, it's a fist drop. You're crazy. It looked like you were just jerking off.
Fuck off.
The
Well, he's an
market-
animal.
I guess he's an animal. Animals. I don't think animals masturbate. Actually,
Some probably do.
we should probably try and team up against the computer to see how long we can last, because we don't know how to throw people out.
Yeah, true. And if we lose,
Yeah.
it's just watching the computer.
It is.
Who's gonna win?
Oh gosh, someone we don't even know who is in the match.
Yeah,
probably.
exactly.
Probably Sting.
That's probably gonna be Sting. Does
Yeah.
professional wrestling ever have actual matches where the end isn't predetermined? Says McKinley.
They at one point WWE put on something called the Brawl for All.
Oh,
Which
Rufio! Rated
Rufio.
43. Nice. How's it going, Rufio?
Brawl for All was a crazy tournament that the WWE put on where they were real fights and they were wearing like boxing gloves.
I
and
start with a chair,
You started with a chair and you dropped it immediately.
and then it went through the floor.
But then what happened with the Brawl for All is the guy who, like, they had a plan for who they wanted to
Oh.
win, and that guy didn't end up winning. So the guy that ended up winning, they put in a match at WrestleMania against Butterbean, who is a real boxer, like a full-on boxer, and Butterbean just obliterated him. Like, he knocked him completely out within, like, 10 seconds, and he was, like, really damaged. And since then, they've never done real undetermined fights. Because it made all the wrestlers look bad, because every wrestler he defeated on the way also looked worse, because he just got demolished by a boxer, so...
That's awesome. Whoa! Get him,
Pins
get him.
don't
Oh.
play.
Rufio used to stay up all night playing this game. Yeah, this is like the classic.
Absolutely.
Holy Blank! He just has an evil laugh. Mwah. Hey, don't fight me.
Ow! Alright, sorry.
I'm already doing bad.
Me too.
Nice. How do you throw people out anyway?
I don't know. You have to get in a grapple and push the run into the ropes button, but I can't figure out what the run into the ropes
I
button
just
is.
scratched the guy's face.
I think it's a combination of 2 buttons, but I can't recall it.
I'm not.
I'm just gonna keep-
anymore.
You're not playing anymore? Did you click out of the window?
Yeah, but then I clicked back in.
I don't
Rufio's
know.
gotta go take care of the puppies as he comes from. I don't know what that
Oh
means.
boy.
Sorry you can't stay. No worries. Thanks for the raid, Rufio. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
by. As
Over
always.
the Lassel. I wish I knew how to run the ropes. I don't know what the... It must be a shoulder button. Well, the left joystick is taunt, if you want to have some fun.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back.
You're back in the game?
Yeah.
No one's tried to throw anyone out yet.
Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Huh. There doesn't seem to be... Can you pause it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm just pressing left right now.
Weird. What if you push, like, an attack button? Push square. Do you do any attacks? No?
Wait, he did
Interesting.
something. That's weird. Yeah, I can do stuff here.
Right joystick is what changes targets. Maybe you just have to target somebody else. Ooh, I just ran into the ropes somehow.
The left
Down on the right stick.
The left joystick turns you into a computer.
Oh, not for me. It's taunt.
Oh.
See, this is the left joystick for me.
This is left joystick for me. I'm standing here, not pressing anything. I'm not pressing anything. I haven't pressed like.
Huh.
I haven't pressed
Weird.
anything. And then if I press L again, he just stops. And now I'm playing again.
Well, for me, down on the right joystick is what you do to run.
Extremely confusing. That was. Hey.
Didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Oh,
Whoa!
Man. Trying to throw these guys out.
Now I know how, so it should
How?
be okay. I think get in a grapple and then use down on the right joystick. At least that's how it is for my controls. Oh, and he tried to reverse it to me. Oh, no! That went terribly. Oh, double team. Sweet. That should have just thrown Rey Mysterio right off the top.
Whoa, he reversed it. It's Frankenstein. I don't know how to. Wait, on the
No,
right?
I've been doing right down on the right joystick is run. Maybe it's not for you though. I don't know.
The right joystick doesn't seem to do anything for me. Oh! Oh! I got into a. What are those? I can't remember what those are called.
Irish whip?
Yeah, Irish whip. Wow. So what? Like.
I don't know how to get anyone out.
36 more to go.
36 more to go and no one's been eliminated.
Ah! I tried to pin him and he just kicks me in the chest.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah! High risk maneuver. I'm just going to be really risky. You can't hit anybody.
Oh yeah, tapping in that does make me run too. So maybe.
I just can't remember how to knock people over it is the thing. Oops.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no! He's knocked me out! Uh-oh! 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 Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm out! I'm eliminated! Oh great, now I'm a racist!
Oh man, how did he do that?
Oh, there we go! Send them into the ropes and then kick them when they come back and it bounces them out.
How do you send them into the ropes?
Push down on the D-pad when you're in a grapple. Or not on the D-pad, push down on the right stick when you're in a grapple.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I'm figuring this out.
Oh yeah, that did work.
Oops. Hey, Kevin Nash. There we go.
Oh, you get to play as him though? That's cool.
Yeah, you get that was always the great thing. There we go. Killer. Now that I know how to do it, we got to sick boy.
Oh, why is he always? It's always down though. Whoa, that was cool.
Huh.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and
Fuck, I hate Hulk
There we
Hogan.
go.
You want?
Oh, he like dodged it.
You want to eliminate me? I don't want to be Hulk Hogan anymore. Trying to face you, but it's not happening. Oh no, everyone's hating me.
You're the only target.
Oh no! This is all going bad. Oh, what a brutal double.
Oh,
No.
man. We all hate you.
Who's this button for? Come on.
I was trying to throw you.
Oh jeez, you guys, come on.
There we go.
Someone come and kick me off. You can also grapple with me here and it knocks me off, eh?
Oh, this guy grappled me.
Someone, hurry up! Come on,
Fighting
DDP.
me. Wait, oh, that switched me to you.
Well, Come on, people.
Switch me back.
Oh no! There we go, finally. There we go, I'm the British Bulldog.
Nice.
Calgary's own.
Like that, Calgary.
Yeah. I always loved the British Bulldog when I was a kid. He came out with a fucking bulldog. Yeah, if that's not cool, I don't know what is. 40 is way too many. What the fuck was I doing?
Oh, I swear I got this guy too, right before it. Oh. I don't know what determines which direction I throw him in.
I think it's just whatever direction you were pushing most lately. Wow, I don't know what words are. Hey, it's Chris Jericho.
Oh, bullshit. Like, I had him on the side, but then that intro made me... He came back in.
Terrible. Well, it's about to happen again, so...
Yeah, right there. Shogun! Just in a
Shogun
t-shirt.
in his dumb-looking t-shirt.
Yeah, that time it worked.
Hanzomon! These are all fake wrestlers now. It's actually pretty easy to eliminate them once you know how.
Yeah.
Scott Norton. He became the head trainer for WWE for a lot of years, and he did a lot of really bad things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, Macho Man looks like an alien with those glasses.
I think he might have just been an alien.
Probably.
Macho, every time you hear an interview about
Wow,
him, he was just
speaking of
nuts.
aliens.
Yeah, we got Lodi the alien. Aw, your guy's body got in the way.
Whoa.
So they won't have a problem getting through all 40, I don't think, it turns out. Now that we can eliminate one every minute or so. Not even every minute, every, like, 5 seconds.
Oh, I can't Irish whip him from that side.
He's too big. Oh, from the backside? Oh no! Oh, I've been had!
No, Booker's got your number.
Yeah. Oh no! Can you dig it, sucker? I keep forgetting to whip him.
Wow!
Wow.
He didn't even
Oh,
stay
he
on the
didn't-
edge.
He just flew over the top.
And he had just come in. Oh, wow.
Alright, finally. Fucking Booker T, I've had it with you. Are you still the first guy you were?
Yeah.
That's crazy, actually. Eddie Guerrero's in this one. Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. He's been eliminated. Oh, Yuji Nagata's giving you problems, though.
He didn't really hit me. That's
This guy
awesome.
kind of looks like
Aki-Man.
Pepsi Man.
I wonder if he'll be back.
Oh, probably, actually, hey?
Fan favorite.
Yeah,
Wow.
everyone loves
I
Aki
just
Man.
smoked him right out of there.
Burkowski!
What
And Buff Bagwell, because
Wow,
I knocked my
really?
guy
Two
off
guys
as
at
you
once?
were. Yeah.
What is this? I'm just...
A test of strength of some kind.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I thought I was winning, but now he's beating me.
He outmaneuvered you. Oh, no. Conan. Man, I'd feel like such a rip-off if I paid money to go to this event and there was just two guys in the ring just continually
I think we
bouncing
gotta
people
do
around,
that
throwing them out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. Rick and Raven. Oh no, they got me. You can't just do that to me.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, ow. Hey. That's not right.
Hey, everyone likes twisting your guy's arms. That's
Yeah.
just the
Yeah.
thing.
They're just here to torture my guy.
Disco Inferno looks like such a fucking chump.
Oh, what the hell? I had this guy. Like,
You
out
had
of the
him
ring.
out. I think you can also run at people and clothesline them to get them out, but that seems risky. Oh, that was awesome.
Psychosis.
I love Psychosis. Psychosis in WWE when you watched? Where he was part of the Mexicools? With Super
maybe.
Crazy and
right.
Juventud
That's right.
Guerrera? Yeah.
I like those guys.
They were great. They were a little bit of a racist stereotype, but
They were high flyers.
they were awesome. Dake.
Who the hell is that?
Not a real person.
But then why would they put him in here?
That's a great question.
No, not even a real name.
What, you don't know anyone named Dake?
Ow, this guy hurt my arm from the
I think we
side
just
of the ring.
double eliminated.
No, he
Oh no!
hit
Oh,
me.
he's got you. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
But now I got him. Oh, wow, he's a survivor.
Damn it! I just missed it. Oh, Sting comes from the rafters.
Wow.
I love that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Oh, and he had a pipe that he just dropped, like I dropped my chair.
Oh, what a bastard!
Why wouldn't the thing stay there?
That's for other people to use. Nice. Whoa! This guy did a crazy squatting attack.
There goes Sting.
Oh, I don't know what I was doing to this guy. Reese. I was wondering what happened after Malcolm in the middle.
Oh, you eliminated him.
I did eliminate him, and Goldberg. No, I got eliminated! Are you serious?
Wow.
Wow!
How did Reese do? How did you do that? Whoever that was.
Oh, I think he must have reversed my thing.
Wow.
That's amazing, actually. Well, he's out now. Man, Laparca is the true MVP, though.
Yeah, he can't be stopped. I'm on red. I'm on red for a while.
Dean Malenko.
They never make it though. Once they started off.
Whoa! Holy shit! I just
Drop kick?
speared a guy through the ropes.
Oh, that's cool. A spear. I did like a sweet chin music to a guy.
That's awesome, too. I'm gonna try and do it again. Oh no, he's done the weird rounding himself. I don't think kimchi is real either.
Whoa,
yeah.
Boom.
Tag team. That's such a great... Oh, I love my spear. That feels so gratifying to do. Man, I can't believe he eliminated me while...
Scott
What a
Hall's
lame.
face looks really good. Like it looks the most like the actual wrestler.
It's true.
Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, that's it! He just pulled me out! What?
No!
You fucking kidding me? Holy shit!
Oh, this is you.
You're
now?
the last two out. I'm out. I'm eliminated.
Oh, I thought you took over.
But in the old N64 ones, I think I could control the guy at ringside.
this is crazy.
Yeah, here I am. Oh, I just have to find me. Come towards the bottom. Or just win. Yeah, just win.
Oh my god, but this guy he keeps
Oh.
like reversing my stuff. Yeah.
There you go. Laparca wins.
That was crazy because he like reversed my move and then I did like I pulled him outside like back into the
Yeah.
ring.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I,
That
so
was epic.
I eliminated Scott Hall, and then he was out, and he just pulled me out of the ring.
Yeah. What the hell happened there?
Fucking cheating is what happened there.
That was nuts.
There we go.
I like that kind
What a
of stuff.
fun thing.
Yep.
Well, that's this game.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a break and come back with one more game, and it happens to be one of our favorite games.
It's maybe my favorite game about monkeys.
Yeah, probably me too.
Well, at least it's from my favorite series about monkeys.
Well, definitely.
Yeah.
But probably my favorite game.
I'd have to play them all again to know.
I can't even think of another top tier monkey game.
That's the thing. Super Monkey Ball.
Well, that was one of the other ones I was thinking of, but it doesn't.
It's a lower tier.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't come close to Ape Escape.
I'm just looking at the set on this the menu here, and there's all these tombstones, except 3 of them are for Hogan and 3 of them are for Sting. What's happening at Halloween?
Really.
Yeah, exactly. 3 times as much as anyone else.
Exactly. All right,
Okay,
we'll be back with
I gotta go hydrate.
aping and chasing apes.
Yeah.